Good morning from Leh, guys. Guys, we reached Khatungla Pass and we don't know how freezing cold it would be. Heat leg injection, IVF, 1 hour observation. I want to ask if the locals apply sunscreen. So we need to go back to Mumbai again. Good morning from Leh, guys. It's our day 3. We are out for an easy run. The race day is on 8th. We were now warming up and we were out of breath.
Already.
I don't know how people do it, man. How people run here. Rhythm was just saying that imagine training here, you would be ripped.
I mean, if I come over here just for a month, even if I'm not running over here, if I just walk and just do daily workouts, I'll be ripped in a month.
We're gonna do run and walk. Everyone's already mentioned how pretty and gorgeous Ladakh is. They were absolutely correct. First few kilometers are always bitch.
Brutal.
Don't listen to them. They will give you all the negative thoughts in the world. It's pretty cold here. Luckily, I've carried a jacket with me. Rhythm does not have a jacket. My hands are frozen. We're at least going to try doing 5 kilometers and then walk today. We just walk and ran 4 kilometers and I realized that anyone who's running the Ladakh races needs to come here 1 week prior and needs to do minimum 7 to 10 runs before the race day. Morning. People are sprinting here. I was even struggling to walk. Thank God most of the race is decline. But then the last 3 kilometers is brutal incline, which we plan to walk.
Shamelessly.
Yeah. Guys, we're now going to Khardungla Pass. I can't believe that what we used to see in those YouTube videos and in the movies, we're actually on the same road going towards that. And it is so scenic, it is so gorgeous. Every turn is giving you a different view. Not even kidding. What? When are you coming back with your bike?
Soon. Probably next year. We'll do the Khatungla challenge.
We will? Next year? Guys, we've reached Khatungla Pass and we don't know how freezing cold it would be.
And it's snowing.
It's just snowing. We are supposed to do a video. We don't know how we're going to do it. Look at the views. Ooh. And we right now can't even stand properly, and there are runners who are all relaxation. And there are runners who are going to run 22 kilometers and 72 kilometers distance tonight. How? Okay, let's do it. Let's shoot the video. Come on. Only the vlog members know how much we are struggling with this video. The real people will never know. We were able to shoot a small video. That's it. Just happy to be here. Now I get it why Khardungla Pass is so famous. Y'all should come here, man. Y'all can come by foot, by car, by bike, but just come here. It's my duty to keep you guys updated. I was expecting to go to the hospital and then giving me 3-4 medicine, that's it. She's like injection, IVF, 1 hour observation. I'm looking at Rhythm. Rhythm is laughing. Like, what? This was not like normal loose motions which you have in your city. The main doctor came to me and he's like, आप भागने के लिए तो नहीं आए हो इधर? And I was like, yeah, भागने के लिए आए हैं. He's like 10 days acclimatization is needed. So guys, keep in mind, even if you're coming for sightseeing, remove your travel days and at least minimum 5 days of acclimatization probably.
Add 3 more days to your travel days.
Yeah.
Do not expect that you will land in Ladakh and the next day to start traveling. You cannot do that.
You cannot do it here.
This is our 4th day in Ladakh, and we still haven't acclimatized.
Correct. I got loose motions, Rhythm got headache and cough and cold. Now we're going to the Leh market. We are very late for our lunch. It's 3:30. Today I'm just going to rest. Maybe tomorrow we go to the monastery. Tomorrow we could have gone to the Pangong Lake, but it's a big red flag because Sunday is our race. This is the Leh market.
Careful.
And we have people now crossing the Khardungla challenge and Silk Route finishers. Let's go, guys!
Great job!
So now we're going to see a lot of people. The cutoff time was 14 hours. The race started 3 in the night.
7 in the night was the Silk Route, and 3 in the morning was Khardungla challenge.
Yeah.
And we have one more runner coming now.
Come on, finish strong! Come on, come on, come on!
Yay!
Come on, guys, come on!
Yay!
Oh, that runner, her name is Sufi and she holds multiple Guinness Book of World Records. She just completed 122 kilometers. You will get. Let's go! Come on!
Come on! Great job! Great job, ma'am!
Rhythm literally had to pull me out of the finish line. I could wait there till 5 o'clock and cheer for everyone. But because we have to edit and upload the same reel right now, then like, you're getting distracted. And we are here at this very cute cafe recommended to us by Tenzin again, which is called as Haha Japanese Cafe. And it is so cute. I've never spotted so many runners in the same spot.
I have not spotted so many runners in the same vicinity even in Mumbai
Yeah.
at the same time.
Same time. Guys, you all just have to come here for the vibes. Like, even if you're not running, come for the vibes. Now, just because of the finish line, I'm telling you, I want to do the 72 kilometers just for the finishing line. I am not a cheesecake person. I always eat the same chocolate truffle cakes ever. But this one is amazing.
Wow.
This is what we ordered, guys. We ordered for a cappuccino, apricot what? Slice.
Apricot roll.
Americano and cheesecake and marble cake as well. Look at this, how cute this is. They mentioned arigato.
And what we ordered medium. This is strong.
Yeah. Eat this. Oh, yeah, apricot is Ladakh specialty. What's up, guys? What's up? Good morning. It's 7th of September and Rhythm and I have decided to visit monastery because when you are in Leh, you need to visit monastery. We are now entering one of the biggest monastery in Ladakh, which is the Thiksey Monastery. Wow, it's so difficult to vlog and walk at the same time. I forgot to apply sunscreen. I feel bad. I'm gonna tan for sure. I want to ask if the locals apply sunscreen. They're just used to the weather. We literally just walked this patch, guys, and tomorrow we have to run 21 kilometers. Raw dogging the race. All the places in Ladakh, if you see them on Google, it's as beautiful as it is in real life. Way to monastery. Ladakh is a place where you need to take things slowly. I'm taking it very slowly. My turn. Oh, there's a doggo here. It's enough, let the doggo sleep. Climbing stairs is difficult now. I've not even reached. Everywhere you go in Leh Ladakh, you stop, there's a view. The mountains are right in front of you.
No wonder there are so many photos of people in Ladakh.
Yeah.
Every angle is picturesque.
Yeah. This trip was more focused towards our race. That's the reason we are not even extending our trip, like going to Nubra Valley. And which was that?
Somoriri.
Somuriri. Nice. We're not extending our trip because we are starting a very big campaign the moment this trip ends. So we need to go back to Mumbai again.
I could have easily extended and gone to so many more places in Ladakh.
Yeah, but you have to go back.
But then I would have not done that because I will not roam Ladakh without my brother.
Who your brother?
Sid, who else?
Even though I show you guys everything on the vlog, you have to make sure you come here. We've reached on the top of the monastery. We can't have access to few of the places inside the monastery because it's only for the monks. But we're still happy with them allowing us to record and them allowing us to experience the entire monastery.
They're so nice. Everything is like namaste.
Namaste, namaste. Look at the colors. How gorgeous this monastery is. I am very bad at pronouncing, so I will not pronounce any of the names. The mountain right behind the feels so close to us. Thank you so much for such clean washrooms. As a girl, it's always difficult to find clean washrooms. No matter how much people shit on these bags, but they're so useful. They're literally utility bags. Me and Rhythm have been carrying these bags everywhere, and we can literally stuff our camera, our tripod. So my bag is from Uniqlo and Rhythm's bag from H&M, and we can literally fit a tripod inside. We came on a right time. It's 11:13. We're leaving the monastery at 11:13. We came here at 10 o'clock and it was pretty empty, and now a lot of tourists have entered the monastery. Now it's a little bit chaotic. It's a very famous monastery. It is one of the biggest monastery, and man, you guys have to come to Leh. Let us know if you all have already visited Leh, or if it's in your bucket list. Let us know in the comments. This monastery was recommended me by one of my traveler friend, Taha. He's like, go to Hemis Monastery, and it's located right in between the mountains. We just walked 5 steps. We're out of breath. This is how unfit we are.
I actually think I'm fit in Bombay.
No.
Oh my god.
Guys, I know my camera might be doing a little justice, but you all have to come here. Videography was not allowed inside, so we couldn't record, but it was the first time we saw monks chanting prayers.
Yes.
Huh?
Very peaceful.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to sit there. It's only for the monks. And the way they were chanting the prayers, it was so rhythmic. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
That's the correct word.